yo, like this is going to change the game. Like this is going to change everything. Like I don't think people get it. I don't think they get it. I really don't. Like this is like I'm lost for words. If you're new to the channel and you're just checking us out for the first time, my name is Isaiah. I go by Ice Age Beats, and yeah, welcome to the channel. If you're new, consider subscribing, liking, sharing, all that good stuff. It helps the channel and it helps other people see the gems, right? See the great stuff that we're doing here, and help producers just like yourself to grow mentally, to grow in the studio, grow their craft, to grow their skills, and really progress and really just thrive. All right, let's dive in. FL Studio 21.2. This is a beta version, so it is a separate download from like your original FL Studio files. You know, everything's not perfect yet. There's a lot of bugs and stuff like that, but I think it's still worth checking out and seeing if it's, you know, something to be looking forward to or make a transition. Who knows? So the first thing I want to talk about is FL Cloud. This is like a Splice equivalent essentially. I mean, I don't know. We'll see. Let me show you. You'll see on the top right here, the top toolbar of the browse window, you'll have like, you know, projects, plugins, library, and then it says sounds. You click on that and this comes up, right? And I had it up already, so it's gone to this. But if you go back here to the Discover page, this is what it's going to look like. I mean, look, it looks like Splice, bro. Like, what? It's tough. They got some cool stuff in here. They have different types of genres. I did notice, though, Splice is definitely known for their renowned, you know, renowned producers and like big hip-hop producers and trap, like that type of style. Like there's some really like decap, like dope producers on there that are like, I mean, come on, crazy sounds on Splice, if that makes sense. And I'm sure the variety or the library is much bigger than this one, right? This is just beta. They're just getting started, but there's a lot of options up here still, though. Don't catch me wrong, right? So yeah, let me just show you some of the stuff that's on here. Let's go here to this Trap Soul one. Ooh, yo, this is hard though. I'm not sure how I feel about some of these sounds. They sound kind of electronic. Oh, I'm tripping. I got the half speed on. I'm bugging. So you can adjust the speeds and stuff. Tough. I like that. That's just one pack though. Like that's just one. So you can search sound packs by type, which is like one shots or loops, or you could do genre, which they have the genre, main genre, and then they have sub genres. So like you do like lo-fi, hip hop, right? And that'll pull in just those kind of loops and things of that nature. And they got drums and they got melodies, right? All royalty free. Crazy. This is just inspiring, bro. It really is, especially because it's so integrated with FL Studio. So I was showing you before, you can change the speed. Right, so we can change it to halftime-ish, like half the speed. I mean, it sounds okay. You know what I'm saying? Right, it doesn't sound like crazy, right? But you can also change. Let's change it back to 1. You can change the key, and a cool thing with changing the key is it literally tell you what the key is in. I want to change it to E. I want to change it to A. That sounds fire, by the way. That's kind of like the gist of FL Cloud, right? Like Splice, Splice is similar to that. I'll check out some more of these sounds very soon, and I'll let you know. Like I'm gonna dig into this and see what kind of sounds they have. And this is beta, so they're probably gonna do some more work most likely. The next thing I want to talk about is the stem separation, and I really, it's crazy. I just did a video not too long ago on Serato Sample 2.0 and how they added this stem separation feature. You can check that video out. I leave it in one of these corners here. So boom, we got that same sample you pulled in from FL Cloud. Let's run that play real quick. All you got to do is right click on the sound in the playlist, right? I think this is the way to do it. There may be another way to do it, but this is the way I know how to do it. on that right hand side where it says sample, it should say extract stems from sample. So we're going to do that. We're going to do all of them. If there is, I don't even think there's drums, but we're just going to do it anyways. We can mute the source track after exporting, or we can or do nothing. I mean, I'm going to mute it. What's the point? And then you just hit extract. That's it. Boom. So that's it. It'll bounce it out for you as shown. Okay. Let's see what it, no, if it worked good. Here's the original. Tough, right? It does have drums in it. I'm tripping. But anyways, let's hear the separate stems. Here's the music loop, the drums. This is the drums. It's not really drums. It's not really drums, but anyways. Yo, that 808 crazy though. It's crazy. I really like that actually. And then here's the I guess the melody for the instrument. Nope. And then they have like the vocals. So let's just get rid of these and let's just keep the 808 in like this little melody thing or vocal chops. Hey. That's crazy. Like that stem separation right there is legendary. Like crazy. Like it's wild. All right. So the last thing I want to talk about is the AI mastering. The mastering, like they have mastering now inside of FL Studio. What's good, family? Ice Age Beats here. I want to just make a quick announcement. Okay, so I'm doing a giveaway for this Focusrite as well as access to the Pro Beatmaker Formula course, which is, I mean, one of the best courses out there. I mean, come on. You're getting plugged in. Interface and course. I mean, come on. So here's the rules. Really simple. You have until October 6th to enter in. That's literally it. That's the only rule. Okay, and the other one is, you know, you have to actually go into the link and get into the giveaway. So that's it. It's only two things I'm asking you to do. So tap in, make it happen, and I'm very excited to announce the winner. Let's dig into it. So what they have for the mastering, and let me just like kind of like give some more context to like the mastering. I get it. It's not, you know, no disrespect to the master engineers. It's not gonna be perfect though, right? It's not gonna be better than them, right? You can't go wrong with somebody mastering your stuff like on a real level. That higher caliber. But let's just call it what it is. You need to get a track out. This is a great way to do it. Like you can get this thing sent out on Spotify, on different platforms of things of that nature, and you could do it all within FL Studio, no problems. You don't even have to really do anything. Just get a really, really good mix and then just master it. All right, so I got a track here. I'm gonna pull in. It's mixed down. It's not mastered per se, as you can tell. Actually, you can kind of tell. So this is perfect. So, dope beat, really fire. So let's go ahead and master it real quick. Easy, really easy. All you have to do is go to File, go to Export, and then it's right here. It says Master, or you could just do Control M. Crazy. Got a little hotkey for that, John. So let's do Fresh Mastered. Look at that. You can go to Export Type. You can split the mixer tracks with the master. So basically, I've heard of like mastering stems. I don't do that though very often, so I won't be messing with that. Leave all that on there. We can do the quality. We can make sure it's HQ for all plugins, high quality, I guess, for all plugins. I'm gonna leave that alone. Extract data or extra data. I'm sorry. You can put the tempo information, note card. That's really nice. That's really nice. And then the master section. This is it. This is it right here. You got some references too. What? Oh wow. How does that work? I don't know. That's interesting. I'm not gonna lie. Not really sure. I'm not sure what that is. I'm not gonna lie to you. The loudness in loops, so that's cool. Or luffs, not loops, sorry. In luffs. So if you need a certain luff, basically a certain, volume, which I definitely do. In certain case scenarios, we're doing stuff for like TV and stuff like that. They need a certain volume, right? That's gonna be the that loudness that they're looking for. So I'm just gonna do a generic like template version here. I'm gonna do Spotify, right, and let it do its thing. And you can still adjust the luffs though, which is dope. So I'll leave it at 14. It's cool. I would just look into whatever you're trying to submit your music for. Look or even like a label or like an artist. Ask them like, hey, where do you want that at? Or just Google it. Like, what's a good luff? What's a good like range for your luffs to be in for that master track, right? So just look that up. It's not hard. Just look it up and it'll tell you, and then you can do it right here, right? You can adjust it and get exactly what you need. So boom, I'm gonna hit start. I'm on Spotify because this is going on Spotify, but turn up, start, boom. It's gonna do its thing. It takes a few minutes or maybe a minute or two. Nothing crazy. All right, so it is back. It's done. It took about 2 minutes, roughly. So that's really not that bad. And honestly, depending on your references, which I was very unaware of, and I guess I just didn't understand it correctly. You can adjust. You can have 2 different references, right? So I have a hip hop reference or a hip hop master, and then I could have like a different style master, and it may work for that type of track. Maybe it's like hip hop and like maybe you do a rock one, right? And it kind of brings out some different elements. I'm sure that's kind of the gist or the idea of having 2 different master references or 2 different mastering options essentially. All right, so let's check out the original. Cool. Let's go to that first master, and it's honestly going to be the same as the second one, so we'll just do this one. Wow, that's crazy. That's crazy. And I think the cool thing is it is louder, of course. I mean, that's what mastering is gonna do as well. But it's not just, oh, it's making it louder, right? If it was just making it louder, we could just crank up the mix until it's loud enough, right? So it's also balancing out. And the mix is really not the best mix. This is just something I pulled in there. I'm not gonna lie to you. But what's happening is you're getting a balance, right? So there's nothing that's super low, and there's nothing that's super there's nothing that sticks out. Everything is kind of been brought up and balanced out. So even when like certain elements are out of the track, you still don't feel like you're losing loudness essentially, right? So you're getting that balance, and it's just that's what mastering really is. So a really, really good mix. I think this would be dope to have a master to really, and honestly, this is really good for like getting your levels right, making sure everything is nice and loud and balanced out. This would be a great option if you have a really, really good mix and you just need to get it mastered real quick, or just really get it to a good space so you can get it sent out. Also, if you haven't checked out the giveaway and went ahead and tapped into the giveaway, like I said, we're giving away a free Focusrite and access to the Pro Beatmaker Formula course. So a full beat making course that I put together that I've had out for some time now. So you'll have access to both of those. So the winner will have access to those. Go ahead and check it out. Link is in the description. Other than that, I'll catch you in the next one.